Dumb idiots.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dumb Idiots podcast, your number one source for conversations between Ryan Berger and Matthew Gnepper.
Yep. We've had this streak going for a while now.
We've cornered the market
We've
on
cornered
that.
the market. Nobody likes to pat themselves in the back more than we do. You know what I mean? And you did a good job with that. But yeah, no, it's our media is getting smaller now. You know, where you can find the dumb idiots is shrinking a little bit.
Yeah.
We used to be able to find us on the TikTok.
Yeah.
And as of today, filming it on Sunday, the day of the TikTok ban, we are not on TikTok at this moment.
Yeah.
Now, by the time you guys watch this on Monday,
right.
it
might already be okay. But
yes.
I do gotta say, as someone who tries to look on the bright side of things, TikTok may be gone, but TikTok by Kesha
Was forever.
is forever.
Yep.
Except for that wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy line. That hasn't aged very gracefully.
But she changed it to wake up in the morning saying "fuck P. Diddy."
Right. Good.
Mhm.
And good call.
And Kesha actually probably aged better than I think we thought she would. She in general, like just herself, she was like she looked like a drug rat.
Yeah.
A party EDM, like wow, she didn't get burned out, probably die in
Right.
her mid-30s. But no, she looks good now.
Yeah. You thought she'd be a part of the 27 club.
Yes, exactly. But no, Washington, the city of Washington, ruined a lot of people's nights last night on Saturday. That TikTok ban was so rough for people.
People are taking it hard, and one of the thoughts that came to my head is like, do you think that because the government is saying this is all about trying to avoid our data getting to Chinese,
Yeah.
but do you think maybe it's something even farther than that? Like when the TikTok became so big, who came big off of that? Hawk Tuah and the Costco guys.
Yeah.
Do you think that like the Chinese government is trying to get everyone to just eat double chunk chocolate cookies and chicken bakes and spit on wieners? And so now the United States government is trying to avoid that?
And I'm kind of pissed off because our 4th of July special, we famously broke a world record eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
And then a week later, Hawk Tuah girl's famous. And then a couple weeks after that, the fucking Costco guys are famous off of wieners.
Right.
Like, we started the trend, guys.
Where's our slice?
Where's ours? Like, yeah.
I'll be a Chinese spy, give me the money.
And then Joey Chestnut. It all started when he went vegan. That's the downfall of society right there. Joey Chestnut ate those vegan hot dogs, and we haven't recovered since.
That's true.
Little did we know what breaking news that was that fateful day in June when we all learned that Joey Chestnut went vegan.
Yeah, it's been all downhill since then.
It really has been. Yeah, the ban on TikTok has a lot of fully grown adults freaking out. I was scrolling through TikTok. It was basically like being on the Titanic last night, just scrolling. And there's so many rage videos. There's this one dude who's just screaming at the top of his lungs, like, this is not about freedom. They want to take your freedom. They want to say, fuck your First Amendment right. And they want to fuck you. And people keep telling me to get out of this country. I'm not going to get out of this fucking country.
Saddest part of this entire fucking thing is that the United States government just looked its people square in the fucking face, right in the eyeballs, and said, your voice doesn't matter, and it never fucking did. They sell you the American dream. They sell you the freedoms that you think you fucking have, and then they turn around, they strip you from them, and they said there's not a fucking thing that you can do about it. Fascist countries ban apps. And for all the fucking people who are about to hop on here and say, if you don't like it, move, fuck you. I love this country, and I love the people in it. And that's why I'm fighting so fucking hard to keep this motherfucker free.
It's like, what the fuck? Now, does a VPN, if you use a VPN, would you be able to get on TikTok?
Somebody I don't know how accurate it is, but somebody told me they were trying to, and it still wasn't working.
Ooh, the Chinese knew how to attack our VPNs.
I've seen some people say they already went and signed up for like the actual China
the red note.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think as of right now the dumb idiots are not going to be on red note. We're not that dumb.
Right. I am so upset you're taking this from me. I'm going to learn Mandarin.
Yeah.
This might actually end up working out okay.
Did you know in the terms of service for that red note, it basically says that like something about socialism. Like you have to respect socialism on this app. Like this app is a socialist app.
That's funny.
And something about the Chinese actually red note is actually owned by the Chinese government.
Yeah.
So TikTok is what's the big beholden to the Chinese government. So like Binance has them, but China kind of like oversees Binance.
Yeah.
Red Note is the Chinese Communist Party app. Like
they straight up own it.
Like, and we don't trust our government, but we're gonna trust the Chinese government. Come on, guys. They don't. Like, you can't even talk about like the Tenement Square. Like that massacre and shit. Like they do so much censorship, but somehow since it's not our government, it's a good idea.
Yeah, and maybe people are like, well, maybe I won't be able to talk about Tenement Square, but maybe they'll still let me do my dances on there.
Yeah. We're such a dumb society, and it kind of leads me to like the point of like, I feel like short form content. And we've been saying it for years, like as a society, that I feel like it's just causing brain rot, where you're watching these quick videos and you get that quick dose of dopamine, but you're not really learning anything from it. You're not retaining it. We've probably watched millions of TikToks.
Yeah.
And there's probably 5 of them that we retained.
Yeah.
That we can think of. I mean, it's ironic coming from us. We post on TikTok.
Right.
I personally edited a lot of TikTok videos, and even I'm like, this is garbage. like why are you guys watching this?
Yeah.
Why are you guys watching our TikTok videos? This is garbage. And as soon as TikTok's back up, we're gonna put this on TikTok.
Right. Yeah.
Don't watch our TikTok videos.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Until TikTok's back up, then it's gonna be like, hey, actually, you should watch this TikTok.
You should watch this TikTok, but you shouldn't. You should watch us on YouTube, a full episode.
Yes.
Because what good is the quickie when you can get the full thing?
Yeah,
you get the
whole
full experience,
Yeah.
Like, it's like, do I want to have a small burger from Burger King, or do I want to go to a fucking smorgasbord and just pig out? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And I love it.
We
You
love
want the whole buffet.
the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Like, you want you got the good, but you also got a lot of fluff. Like, you pick it up, like, this wasn't that great. Maybe there's some people's dogs sniffing the food, like when we went to the Chinese buffet.
Right. Yeah, you might see a spot and it's like, that is disgusting, but you know what? You tried, you learned.
Yeah, and it might make you feel bad about yourself. Like, wow, there's a lot of really heavy-set people here. And then when you look at the comments of our videos, like, wow, there's a lot of dumb people here. But you know what, guys? What I'm trying to say is full form content
is the way to go.
Better than the bite size stuff.
Yeah, we're all going to be okay, We survived the loss of MySpace, LimeWire, AOL Instant Messenger. I think we're all going to survive the TikTok being gone. And just like you said, by the time this airs, it might be back up anyway.
Yeah, because President Trump was like, I'm going to reinstate TikTok. I didn't like it, but apparently the kids voted for me because of TikTok, and now I like TikTok. So I think we're going to do is we're going to give them a 90-day to push back the ban. And we're so stupid. We're so stupid. How are we going to fall for this shit? Trump was the one in 2018, 2019, I think maybe 2020, talking about banning TikTok. And people were trying to get Joe Biden in the office because Trump was going to try to ban TikTok.
Yeah.
And then Joe Biden tried to ban TikTok. And now we're like, well, Trump's going to save us from this. Yeah. And that fucker probably will. But it's like, are we dumb? Do we not know this is just a political ploy? Like, this is a way for him to get the youth movement, you know?
Yeah. Well, and honestly, it's a good idea because some of these people are so upset about TikTok being gone. The Chinese government might be able to radicalize them on Red Note.
Oh, my God.
Like, you're going to have a whole. You thought January 6th was bad. You get a bunch of TikTokers dancing at you, eating food, and oh my gosh.
It'd be like if storming Area 51 actually worked, you know?
But if you knew route to run, their bullets can't hit you.
Yeah, but these TikTokers, they're actually fit. They go to the gym. I know because they shoot half their videos at the gym.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actually working out at the gym, but they go there. They let you know they're there.
Yeah, except the ones that are just eating. That's what, like, I might lose some weight from being off TikTok now because somehow my algorithm just ended up being
like
all
food.
like people eating food.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I just feel like, I don't know, these social media sites, like you said, they come and they go. We didn't storm anything over MySpace being dead, even though I think MySpace got killed off by Facebook, and by the time it actually died, nobody really cared.
Yeah, and that's where
Vine was a big one for people.
Yeah, and that's where I do understand people being like, well, this is government interference. Like, those things just kind of naturally fell off.
Yeah.
So the government may have actually gotten people more hyped up for TikTok than it may have died on its own if you just left it alone.
Maybe. Wonder what Tom from MySpace is doing right now.
I don't know.
The dude just disappeared.
Yeah.
I think he sold MySpace for like 500 mil.
Yeah.
Something like that. Whoever bought it, terrible.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, bad investment.
Bad investment. Like, I feel like MySpace has so much potential.
Yeah, MySpace was the better of the. I remember trying to hold on, but any social network is like, if everybody leaves, then it's like, well, now I'm just here talking to myself. So I might as well
like that.
Get off of this.
I was on that Google Plus, and like that was I remember I had like a status on Google Plus, like the Google Plus is future Facebook, and I was like a fucking freshman in college, whatever. Freshman at community college doesn't have quite the same rank, but
it's still a college.
It's still college. I was still going there. I don't know if I was really attending class the way I should have, but But yeah, I do wonder what Tom's doing nowadays. He's just kind of disappeared.
He's the smart one. Just get that money and get out. Just chill.
Tom, if you're out there, we want you on the podcast. I feel like you would be great.
I would love talking to Tom.
I don't think he listens to Dumb Idiots, but if you do, or if anybody knows Tom doesn't even have a last name, does he? Just Tom.
No, he's just Tom from MySpace. I want to personally thank him, though, because I loved being able to like rank my friends of just like letting them know where you stand. Like, hey, if you piss me off, you're going to move down on the top 8 a little bit.
One of the worst moments of my adolescence was when I was talking to this girl and I was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then one morning I woke up and there was another guy number 1 and I wasn't even in the top 5.
Ouch.
We had a good night talking on AIM all night too.
Yeah.
We were talking on AOL Instant Messenger all night. I was like, I don't know. I was being a sweetheart, like, hey, when I see them, I'll buy you flowers and this and that. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I was like 14.
She must have had another tab open and talking to that guy, or that guy was like typing for her. Look, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, she would vent to me her problems. I'd vent to her my problems. And at 14 years old, you have a lot of problems.
It is weird. You could vent about problems for a long time.
It's almost like I feel like I have way more problems now than I did 14,
right.
but I don't vent
way
about
more.
them.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Yeah.
So, these are my problems.
Hold it in.
I'm not sharing my problems with you.
No. Hold it in.
No, when you're young, you want to let everybody know your problem. You want to be a victim,
right?
Just like everybody last night was a victim. Like I said, there's so many videos of people just freaking out over TikTok.
Yeah,
and
Washington also disrupted the NFL world.
Yeah, it did. It did. The Detroit Lions fell. What was it? 45-31.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was a game of no defense, and is Jaden Daniels.
He is the real deal.
Now, someone could probably dig up me saying, "Oh, I don't think Jaden Daniels would be a good NFL quarterback."
Right.
And I'm sure there's probably somewhere out there, maybe even questioning why he won the Heisman last year.
Mm.
And no, he's a real deal.
Yeah.
He takes some cartoony hits though. Like he'll take some the wackiest hits. He didn't last night, but during the season, he'll like jump up and get slammed like 5 yards back. It's crazy. But no, Washington Commanders beat everybody was like kind of having their all in on the Detroit Lions. Everybody was all in on them. Everybody thought that this was their year. It's gonna be them and maybe the Chiefs or the Bills in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, which I do need to revise my Super Bowl pick, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, in my defense, when there's new information available, you have to act accordingly.
That's
right?
what smart people do.
So
we're not stubborn.
Before I had said who I was going to pick, I hadn't thought it all the way through.
Yeah.
But I have now.
Yeah.
Okay. So after 9/11 happened, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. After Hurricane Katrina, the New Orleans Saints won the Super Bowl. LA fires the Los Angeles Rams, the NFL writers, they know a good story. It's going to be the Rams beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
That'd be a good one. That's a good story. LA, you guys get all the stories. You guys, 4 years ago, you guys got the Kobe died, so Lakers won story.
Absolutely.
You know, so you guys get them. But no, I that's kind of who I thought would be the upset win of this weekend was the LA Rams over Philadelphia Eagles.
Now, as of recording this, that game has not happened.
That game has not happened.
If they lose today, this is going to be an awful take.
This is going to be
I'll be 0 for 2. Yeah. But for right now, I'm feeling very good about my Los Angeles Rams pick.
That game kicks off in like 3 hours from now. So as of right now, that's our Super Bowl pick until we'll let it play out a little bit. And then we'll change our opinion accordingly. Now, some of you guys are too stubborn to change your opinion. You know what I mean? Some of you guys get so fixated on a thought that you guys are too stubborn to change your opinion. Like, no, there's no way the Lions can win the Super Bowl. They're out of it, idiots.
there's no chance.
If I learned anything from watching Joe Rogan is you cannot be married to your thoughts.
Yeah.
He says that a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not married to our Super Bowl thought. I was an idiot. You were an idiot. We're dumb idiots.
Right.
We thought the Lions had a shot. But we didn't think clearly about it.
Yeah.
Like, how could a team without a defense win a championship?
Yeah.
Dumb idiot. But yeah, no. That there's so many people who betted on the Lions. I remember reading an article back in like November, like if the Lions win the Super Bowl, it'd be a real big problem for Vegas. You fucking idiots. Vegas always wins. You fucking idiots. You guys really thought you guys kind of won up Vegas. Like, you dumb?
And, you know, now that I'm thinking about it too, remember we had said if Detroit had won, like, Detroit was going to burn down because they were going to celebrate so hard.
And you're too close to the radius of that.
Yeah, they should have preemptively burned it down.
Yeah.
Because now LA is already beat them to the punch. They're going to win.
You know, Detroit, maybe if you guys had a good football team during the Flint water crisis, you guys would have won a Super Bowl. Idiots.
That's true. That's true. That would have been a
time. Yeah. You guys should have been good then, you know? At least be like winning, you know?
Although, you know, something about like a water crisis, it doesn't play as well on like TV. You can't see like how bad the water looks.
No, all you had was Obama pretending to drink a glass of water on TV, and it's like, that's good water. And it's like, I don't think he drank any of that.
Yeah, as soon as the camera cuts off, spit that out, spit that out,
spit out, spit out.
Hurry.
You fucking get IV'd and Secret Service all over him. Is he okay? Resuscitate him. But yeah, no, I feel like gambling culture in this country has gotten so bad. Yeah. I mean, in Ohio, where we film these podcasts, gambling has only been legal for 2 years. Right?
I think so. A year or two. Like,
this is probably it's 2 years. And I feel like so many people have just gotten off. They're off the deep end on it, man. We're all in group chats where people like to share their gambling, like where like, oh, this is what I bet on this, and this is what I bet on this. And it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Like, dude, you're gonna lose money.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's a dumb fucking bet. Oh, I beat the system. I beat the odds.
Yeah.
You don't beat the odds.
I always hate the pressure of, I've got friends that'll be like, hey, who do you think I should take in this? Like, oh, but
Don't
now
blame me.
now I got to take credit for when your bet doesn't hit.
Yeah, I know. I get that shit all the time too. Like, hey, what do you think's a better bet, this or this? And it's like, dude, I barely ever bet, and if I do, it's like $5.
Yeah. Like,
Unless it's an insurance bet, which I am not doing this time around. That insurance bet, I may have hit on it, but I am not putting an insurance bet in for Monday.
Good.
But but yeah, I think we did pretty awful on our playoff picks, didn't we?
Probably.
I'm trying to think back. Like we had the Chargers being the Texans. That didn't happen.
I think I had the Texans.
You had the Texans?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then there was another one I got wrong.
I think we got Tampa Bay wrong.
Yes.
Tampa Bay wrong. The Rams Vikings was a coin flip for us, I think.
I think we had the Vikings.
We had the Vikings. Isn't it ironic how the NFC North was seen all year long as the best conference? You know, or not conference, the best division.
Yeah.
Everybody had the meme with like the 3-headed dragon. They're all the strong looking one. You know what I mean? It's usually 2 good strong ones, 1 dumb one.
Yeah.
Everybody had like NFC North was like head over heels above everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I was 100% sold on the Vikings and the Packers because, like, I don't know. Vikings had Sam Darnold. Packers didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lions, in hindsight, we should have realized without a good defense, they were kind of cooked too.
Yeah. It's hard, though. That's like Lions and Vikings, you win so many games. Like, you're going to earn that, like, okay, I'd expect you to do well.
Yeah.
But that's where NFL playoffs are, and football playoffs now, because we got college football joining in the party finally. But it is really exciting because you only got one game that you just have a bad game and that changes everything. It's not like basketball and baseball where you've got a whole series to figure it out. Like, you got one game.
It's weird that there are so many series in American sports. 'Cause I feel like we like that one and done. I feel like as a culture, we like that. Like, I don't know, the series just always felt a little out of place and odd for our culture. Like, oh, well, best 2 out of 3, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like you lay all your chips on the table and you fucking try to win right there, right now.
Yeah. Well, I think
flows
baseball
better.
and basketball probably go back the oldest. Maybe like at a time people are, no, I want to see who's actually the best over a long period of time. But like, we got that TikTok brain now.
Yeah, we do.
We don't have time for that.
That's
one and go.
You're right. You know, it's funny on the Washington Lions game. If you told me that a Dan was going to be in that stadium going for it on 4th down and just putting his big balls on the fucking line and just like doing the gutsiest play calls, I would be like, oh, damn, Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
Nope, Dan Quinn.
Ah.
You know, it's very, very, very weird. They're very similar coaches. I didn't really realize that watching. I didn't watch too many Washington regular season games. I knew Jaden was like really good. I just didn't know that they were known for gutsy 4th down.
Yeah, that's what I think. My whole focus on Washington is just like, oh wow, Jaden Daniels ended up being good.
Yeah. And he's slippery. He's one of those dudes that like so many of those 4th down conversions. It looked like, oh man, they're gonna stop him short of the line of gain, and somehow he just a yard past the line of gain on 4th down, like every fucking time. It was wild. It was a hell of a game. Probably one of the games of the year in the sport.
Yeah,
big upset. And Lions fans were talking so much, like they had already won the championship, like all year long. And we love you, Lions fans, but you're also Michigan fans, so fuck you. But yeah, what you got there?
Oh, just you talking about Michigan and football. Now I'm kind of thinking about national championship game. Going on.
Yeah, that's could be
and like obviously we're not going to be overly confident like Detroit fans, but like what's your do you feel pretty confident in Ohio State?
So before the Michigan game, I came on here and I gave a breakdown and I gave a score prediction.
Mm,
That score prediction is way off. I don't think I'm gonna give an actual score prediction on air,
yeah.
but I kind of break it down how I think both teams can win the game. Notre Dame will need to drag Ohio State into the mud. They'll need to dirty them up. Ohio State likes to play more of a flashy. Ohio State's physical. Ohio State's tough, but they have their own way. They like to win games. Now Texas kind of dragged them in the mud with them a little bit. And that's like the only team in the playoffs so far who could do that. Notre Dame, that's their bread and butter. They want you to play their style of game, and their style of game is we're gonna milk the clock. We're gonna make you fight for every yard, and you're gonna turn the ball over, and we're gonna capitalize on that, and we're gonna try to make you make a mistake on special teams. In my opinion, one of the most scary plays when watching a football game is the punt. Like, so much can go wrong on that.
Yeah.
A punt could get blocked, or if your team's getting the ball back in the punt, catch the ball. Please don't drop the ball.
Right.
And stupid shit like that can make you lose a game.
Yeah, it could be a whole momentum change.
Just going through the hands.
Mm.
And that's kind of what Notre Dame needs to happen. I feel like the both two teams, they're way more paths to victory for Ohio State than there are for Notre Dame. But I'm not saying Notre Dame doesn't have a path to victory.
Yeah.
Because they do. It's just they don't have as many. Like, Ohio State could beat you in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Notre Dame kind of has it down to a science of how they're beating teams.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a pretty spot on. Like, I don't feel confident because, I mean, as we discussed, I'm not a big sports bettor, so I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Feeling so confident about one team in a sport. Like, should I feel confident because Notre Dame hasn't beat Ohio State since the Great Depression? I don't know. Should I take some sort of good feeling that Notre Dame's scared to join a conference like the MAC because they know they're going to lose to Northern Illinois every year? I don't know. Should I enjoy the fact that Notre Dame's coach learned everything he knows about football when he was a player at Ohio State? Should I find it humorous that Notre Dame's quarterback, Riley Leonard, is so ugly I'm surprised they don't call him the Hunchback of Notre Dame? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm pulling for the Buckeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio against the world.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens.
They've gone too far to just go this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's well said. Kind of just put it out there, you know? Yeah, I'm reasonably confident, but not enough to wage big money.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, I also thought they'd beat Michigan, so.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
We'll see
Ryan
what
Day,
happens.
don't let Lou Holtz get in your head.
Yeah.
Like, I was confident. And then I saw that fucker, 90-year-old man, blabbing for 5 minutes with a god fucking awful lisp of his.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, that man, fuck Lou Holtz. I'm going to say it right now. Fuck Lou Holtz. The only way Notre Dame loses this game is if they want to try to save Ryan Day's job. Fuck you, dude. You filthy fuck. Now, anybody know anything about Lou fucking Holtz? That dude had scandals in Minnesota and scandals in South Carolina. But somehow when he was touchdown Jesus, that man did not commit a scandal. Fuck Notre Dame. Fuck Notre Dame. Everybody says that they're so good. They don't commit scandals. Brian Kelly killed a fucking kid at Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah, he
The
did.
kid was filming practice for him in the fucking wind. That kid's like, Coach, I don't want to go up there. I'm scared. And that fucking piece of shit, Brian Kelly, his face purple, more purple than the Freeman Ross Little Giants, said, you get your ass up there. You record this fucking practice. And then Brian Kelly had the nerve the nerve to say after beating Florida State one year, I want my team executed. You already executed someone, you dumb fuck. Fuck Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But it's too
Yeah,
bad. It's too bad Marcus Freeman's so likable.
Yeah, he is a good coach.
I gotta go back a couple coaches just to talk shit. Yeah. Fuck Brian Kelly. Everybody hates him.
Yeah,
Notre Dame fans hate him too. So.
Everyone, yeah, they won't even be offended by that.
No, they
one.
won't. I think you guys can enjoy that.
Everyone
one.
hates Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
I don't even know that LSU really likes him.
No, nobody likes him. Nobody likes him.
I want to thank my family.
My family. Yeah. No, that was awful. And then he said, while leaving Notre Dame, he's like, I gotta go somewhere where I have a chance to win championship because right here at Notre Dame, I don't have that path to championship. You dumb fuck. You dumb fuck. A first year, not first year, but like a first time head coach took over for you, and in 3 fucking seasons, he's where you couldn't even imagine to be.
Yeah.
You dumb fuck. And then you let Bryce Underwood slip away from your fingers. You dumb fat fuck. All right. Sorry. That's just my rant.
That's okay. Yeah.
Everybody hates Brian Kelly. I can't even talk shit about this current Notre Dame team. I can just talk shit about Lou Holtz and Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
And then Charlie fucking Wise. I don't know. That guy's just really fat.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine, like, if your coach is like 500 pounds, like Charlie fucking Wise was? Like, go do some sit-ups. Do some pull-ups.
Telling you to run.
I know. Fuck you, Charlie Wise. You dumb fucking fat piece of shit.
Exactly.
We're revved up for the game, man.
Yeah.
Us Ohio State fans, we get a bad name for some reason. I know why.
For some reason, people think Buckeye fans are insufferable,
obnoxious, too cocky, cussing for no reason. Like fuck them.
Yeah, but we're not. We're not confident.
No, we're not.
We're not.
I broke it down. I said Notre Dame has a path to victory.
There's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
Now the chance may be as visible to everyone as Manti Te'o's girlfriend, but that
talk about scandal that was. Fucking lying piece of shit Irish. I tell you guys, I'm still not 100% sure. Like, how do you not know? Like, how do you have, you're an athlete. How desperate are you for pussy?
Yeah.
That you're talking to someone online who you haven't even seen a video of.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was like a Heisman finalist. So like it wasn't like he was just some football player that nobody knew who he was.
Still, like I know I watched the documentary about it. It's just still the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like you're on campus at Notre Dame. You're like some buff ass Samoan guy in the same time that who was that buff ass Samoan guy from Game of Thrones?
I don't know.
Famous dude. Everybody likes him. He's got like the long hair, the beard.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
He's another. So he's like Aquaman.
Okay.
That guy. You know what I'm talking about, guys. He got the beard, the long hair. He's like Momoa.
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa.
Yeah. So when that guy was like, everybody loved him, and then you got some Samoan guy on Notre Dame, probably the only Mormon on campus, and a campus full of. And that's another thing. He's a Mormon. That's probably just one of his girlfriends.
Oh yeah,
they collect them. They collect wives.
Is Manti Te'o a Mormon?
He's a Mormon.
Oh
yeah, he's trying to get some gullible Catholic chicks.
Oh okay.
He's gonna marry all of them.
Yeah.
That's what Mormons do. You know, Mormons have multiple wives.
I was thinking, like, isn't it weird that Notre Dame has like their rivals? I guess would be like Michigan, USC.
Yeah, they should be like the Jewish universities and the Mormons.
Right. Yeah, that's what like them and BYU.
Yeah,
that would be Notre Dame and BYU battle for religion.
We both believe in Jesus, but we believe in different ways.
Different way of it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird. Religions are weird. Yeah. Like we fight wars over religion because we all believe something like that, but we just believe them in different ways.
Yeah.
His name wasn't Muhammad. His name was Jesus.
Yeah. I'm going to kill you till you think the same as me.
All I know is God impregnated a 12-year-old. But hey, that's what you guys believe in. You know what I mean?
What are you gonna do?
That's what you gotta do. And then Muhammad apparently married a 7-year-old. That's what you guys believe in. I don't believe in that fucking shit.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos. This is bad. This is bad. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God, I hate Matt.
Oh my God, I hate it.
You just called God, never mind.
Well, that's kind of like, did you hear there was a teacher at the Fremont Ross school that was texting with some kid?
Yeah, I saw a screenshot of that. Like on Facebook.
Yeah.
Problem is, like, it was so blurry I couldn't read any of it.
Yeah.
People need to if you're gonna take a picture of a text, don't hold it so far away.
Yeah. I did try to zoom in to like really understand. Like, I don't even know really what he said.
Was there anything sexual in it, or was it just like
I don't think.
I mean, it's weird. It's
yeah,
weird.
exactly. That's
weird.
what, like, I think it was just the weirdness of like, why are you texting with a student? Why would you want to? Here's even like, who would want to just voluntarily talk to a teenager?
I wonder if
Teenagers are terrible.
this is I don't know how to fully pardon me if I say anything that comes off somewhat offensive, but I feel like if you are a teacher and you're around teenagers all the time, you probably want to be seen cool with those teenagers, and you probably see those teenagers like, I don't know, like you're around them every day. You know what I mean?
They're your peers.
Peers in a weird way. And I wonder if that mindset gets to these, like, man, look at these cool teenagers. I want to kind of live vicariously through them. And obviously, I'm not speaking for even most teachers, but I'm sure there's some people who probably feel that way. Like, I gotta be cool with the kids.
Yeah, especially like if you weren't cool in school yourself, and then you're like, hey, no, I'm a teacher.
We both went to school, and we were taught by a teacher who ended up marrying a student.
Yeah.
That was a weird one. I believe the student was like, he taught the student, and then she graduated, and they married shortly after. Fucking weird. That is just weird.
Yeah, all that stuff is
like you said. Why would you want to?
Yeah,
why would you want to hang out with these kids?
I hate talking to teenagers.
I hate it too.
They're gonna be upset all the time.
Yeah.
Like we said about like we would always vent about
our few problems we had.
Having teenage problems.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, you're right. It's it's the last person I want to talk to. The last person I want to impress is a fucking teenager. But I think some people just get in their heads like, man, these are cool. I mean, Hollywood always romanticized like the teenage life, even though Fonzie was 30-something years old. And like, there's no way as a teenager they didn't look like a teenager.
Yeah.
Cut. Bring up something about Fonzie real quick.
Yeah.
Jumping the Shark was fucking awesome. Coming in there, leather jacket, sunglasses, and jumping a shark.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Why do we use that term to show when a TV show has like jump? You know what? Jump the shark.
Yeah, like you jumped the shark. Like you did it too soon.
Yeah. Like you did, like jumping the shark's cool.
Yeah,
Fonzie, dude.
Yeah,
whatever Fonzie does is cool.
Yeah.
Even when you're 35 years old, act like a 17-year-old or 18-year-old or whatever he was supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like for like there's like a certain brand of white people that you just throw like a leather jacket on them, and it's like, okay, now they're cool.
They're cool. Yeah. But you have a jacket and sunglasses.
Yeah,
it's not leather, but
it's leather though.
But you look cooler right now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, Ohio State, Notre Dame, national championship game. I'm excited. I'm excited. I know there's a lot of fans in that state up north who don't want us to be happy, but we are.
Yeah.
They did not ruin this Ohio State season. No matter what happens, Michigan did not ruin their season.
Yeah, this has to be their worst case scenario because they shouldn't like Notre Dame either.
No, they had a long rivalry with them. But they're already talking themselves in like circles like, well, we got one team that we beat up regularly, and we got another team that doesn't play us because they're scared of us.
Yeah.
So, we're the real champions. And then I saw some posts, you ain't the champion unless you beat the champion. And I was like, well, you guys never put yourself in the tournament, like to defend your title.
Yeah.
So, like, shut the fuck up.
We don't have a way
Yeah.
to beat you.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? Have you heard the LiAngelo Ball song? Oh my god, dude! Kendrick Lamar was the rapper of the year last year,
Mm-hmm.
and 2025 is already the year of LiAngelo Ball.
Like unironically.
Unironically, it is a really good
Is it
song.
really good?
Yeah, people are bumping it.
Damn. Yeah, I've been seeing people talk about it, but I always figured it as sarcasm.
Yeah, no,
Because people hate the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Like
yeah, it sounds like like now it feels like old school, but like Big Timers, like that kind of rap era. I saw like the top comment on it said like LeVar Ball must have wrote this as a backup plan in 2005, just in case one of his boys didn't make it to the league. I was like, oh hell yeah, man.
Which one is Leandro? Is he like the oldest? Or
I think so. Either that or he's like just under. God, I hate that they all have like similar names.
LaMelo, you got Leangelo, and then you got the other one. Lonzo.
I think he might be just on a little younger than Lonzo. He's the one that got in trouble for like shoplifting in China.
Okay, yeah, dude, yeah, it's so hard to keep up with them.
I know,
but yeah, that shoplifting that was a long time ago. I feel like that was a while back. That's a oldie. But yeah, you also see that the Costco guys they had some songs come out.
I've
Here
heard
comes the boom.
We bring the boom to you.
Yeah. It's a fucking banger, dude.
It's a banger.
Unironically, you know, like
right. That one is actually a banger.
Yeah, that one really is. It's so good because the boom. It's a boom.
Yeah, it's a boomer.
I saw they had a video, and I was like, "My so and so died. Can you make a video for us?" And they're like, 5 booms, and then it's like for that person, and it was like, oh my god,
the 5 boom salute.
Yeah, the
boom, 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 boom,
boom. You know, yeah, it was perfect.
That is kind of beautiful, and
it's better than a doom. I mean, what we got
right? Yeah, at least they didn't doom him.
Oh, my dad loved watching your videos. We're gonna give him some booms. I don't get it. That's the one
double chunk chocolate cookie.
That's one of the few big cultural sensations that taken up our generation that I don't now understand.
No one understands it.
Who's this for?
Yeah, that's why I think they might be Chinese spies or something.
That adds up.
It's got to be something.
No, yeah, that
we're all letting them in, and they're just like looking around and getting us all to eat our double chunk chocolate cookies, our chicken bakes.
Is that's way we're slow and unathletic for when everybody that signed up for Red Note, who are now part of the Communist Party, they gotta fight.
Yeah,
World War III.
They have to pledge their allegiance to China now.
So like that's probably taking half of us, and then the other half of us are eating double chunk chocolate cookies. We're fucked.
Yeah,
our country's fucked.
Yeah, and they'll be like, Costco guys, what do you give China? Do you give it a boom or a doom? Boom! Yeah, exactly. How you feel about America now? They're gonna have some doom.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what's gonna happen.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
But at least, hopefully, Ohio State wins a national championship before.
Yeah, that's what
before all the Chinese Red Note users take everything over.
All right. Yes, that's the show, guys. Love you.
Peace.
Dumb idiots.